All right, hey guys, a no box, no papers review here on the OFD channel. This watch came in from Chris over at the Marshall Time channel. Check out his channel, like and subscribe. We're going to take a look at another one from the Seiko Street Series. This is the SNE-543, one of the newest models available over there at Seiko in their Street Series lineup. The Street Series lineup, the whole idea is to create kind of a younger, more bold, maybe fashion-forward style watch from Seiko. All of them tend to be based on the old Tuna style watches that we're all so familiar with and love, which I think is a great thing. Now, I have the Seiko SNE-498, which I absolutely love. That's the golden tuna. As a matter of fact, I sent that to my friend out at Watches Galore. Scott's going to show that watch on his channel. But I also had one of the grayed out versions in the Street Series that has the bigger, more Marine Master Aero style hands on it. So it was really exciting to have the opportunity to take a look at this one because I think it just offers so much neat new looks from the Seiko lineup. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Now, this is big. These all come in this 46.7 millimeter case, but it's basically the same from lug to lug, coming in right around 48. So the watches wear very, very round. Now, thickness-wise, off the top of my head, guys, I can't remember, so we're going to fire up the caliper here and get the thickness out of the way. They come in really nice and thin, actually, at a 12.5. You do have a 20 millimeter lug opening, and let's just verify that lug to lug. Wait a second here. I'm coming at 44. That can't be right. F46. Actually, it's 46 and 46. 46.7. So they're basically a little bit wider, actually, than the lugs itself because the lugs on the watch actually dive down below the side of the case, I think is what it is from side to side. So super comfortable, easy to wear watch. Sorry I took so much time measuring it, but that's just the way it is. Cool plastic shroud on these watches. These aren't the aluminum or the stainless steel shrouds as some of the more expensive and automatic Marine Masters have, but this plastic shroud keeps it light and keeps the watch super comfortable. The case itself is stainless steel, this one done in a PVD, I do believe, coating. Kind of this greenish, grayish gunmetal color, which I think is neat, and they do have pierced lugs, making strap changes absolutely easy on these watches. The handset on this particular model, I actually really love. I love these squared off rectangular style hands on this matched up with these rectangular indices. It just gives the watch a really kind of rugged, toolish, get it done look. That, along with this combination of this kind of faded or vintage style loom, is a really, really neat touch. Now, when you're looking at the watch initially, you kind of think it's got this blackish color, but this is almost a greenish brown color that they're using in this patina, and it really looks good. I say patina, it's not a patina, it's actually just a application process they've used, but it gives it this kind of patinaed look, and combine that with this green, nice, soft silicone style rubber strap from Seiko. It's a great look all the way around. Get a little bit closer so you guys can take a look at the dial. One of the great things about these Seiko Solars and this V157 solar movement, as you guys can see, pretty much hits the indices perfectly all the time. Every one I've looked at in the Seiko Solar Tuna series and the Street series hit the marks right on. 4 o'clock, you have there your date position, which is always handy to have. The bezel on the watch is a 120 click bezel. Locks in very nice and secure, and on this particular model, everything lines up very, very nicely on it, you can see. That's another thing I've noticed with all of these Street, went over there a little bit, all of these Street and these Solar Tunas is I've never had a problem with any of the alignment on these issues. So I don't know if it's where they're making these Solar watches or what, but they tend to be really, really well done. The buckle on the watch matches the case, as you can see, that kind of greenish gunmetal color. And taking a look at the case back, you have the Seiko Tsunami and the Prospex logo. This is Chris's watch, so I'm not going to take his little blue sticker off the back there, but screw down case back, and this is a Prospex model, 200 meters, water resistant, professional rated diver's watch, I should say. So let me go ahead and pause it for just a second. We'll get this watch on my 7-inch wrist, and then of course we're going to go out with the loom shot here on the OFD channel. So even though the Tuna is a big watch at 46 millimeters, because it mimics that size from lug tip to lug tip, it really wears well. These Solar models with the solar module in them coming in at a nice thin size of 12.5 millimeters of thickness makes this watch an absolute dream to wear. That combined with the lightweight, especially because of that plastic shroud, and using this newer silicone rubber style strap from Seiko make these watches a no-brainer. If you want a watch that you can just put on, take it out, wear it, set it aside, and let the watch sit for sometimes up to 6 to 10 months. You can let these sit once they're fully charged. This watch is a no-brainer. It's a get it done, do it watch. I'm really getting to be a big fan of these Solar watches. I'm going to leave a link down below in the description where you guys can find a Solar Tuna if you guys are interested. I do believe that these newer street models may only be available from Seiko at the Seiko website. But let's go ahead and kill the lights and let's go out with that loom shot. We get a little bit of sun here on the watch, guys, and we're just going to take it into the bat cave. Get a little charge on here and see what it looks like with natural light. Nothing better than a Seiko natural light, right? All right, guys. Well, there you go. And they're using this newer style loom. The blue loom that they're using on these street style Seikos is so cool. All right, guys, that's been the SNE-543 from Seiko Watches. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.